Hey everybody, this is Patrick from the Mass Store and Knife Shop coming to you today with a new review, Benchmade Bailout. This is one of my favorite knives and I'm glad I'm getting a chance to do this review for you. This is absolutely my favorite knife. I have 4 Benchmade knives. This is the Bailout. Now, Benchmade, as you know, was founded in 1987 and out of Oregon City, Oregon, and they are probably the best EDC company in the States. People really love them. They've got a great following. We are a dealer at Mass Store and we have a great selection. So let's talk about the Bailout. It is by far my favorite, as I mentioned earlier. Let's take a look at the knife itself. This is anodized aluminum. When they first came out with the bug out, which everybody knows about that, it blew up. They needed something heavier, something a little more for the workman, and they came out with the Bailout. So you got a little more weight involved here. We'll talk about that in a second. You got some CPM M4 steel with a nice Cerakote finish. Typical for this particular knife, all the knives, you have the axis lock, and that is so freaking smooth, it's crazy. You also have the thumb stud for popping open. Look how smooth that is. I mean, just clicks. I'm telling you, this is one of the best knives I've ever owned, and I do have quite a good collection of knives. Now, also on this knife, nice little full pocket clip there, deep pocket. It's kind of small, but no one's ever complained about that. It's never having a problem popping out of your pocket, so no complaints there. I do like the fact that it has a lanyard hole in the back end. As most of you guys know that have seen my videos, I like lanyards. Also, look on close, nice little glass breaker right there. That's a nice added touch for this knife. It is a hardcore EDC. It was built specifically for people to take it on a job site. When I'm not here, I'm a builder. When I'm not working in the knife shop, and I take this on the job site all the time. Now this clip, by the way, I mentioned back the clip, it is reversible. You notice the holes right there. If you buy this at our shop, we'd be glad to flip it over for the lefty and put it on the other side. That's one of the things that we offer you guys when you're visiting. So I'd really like this piece. I'd also like the fact that it comes in multiple colors. We try to keep everything in the shop. This is the traditional. This is woodland green. When I first got it, it was OD green. I got it when it first was released in OD green. They switched to woodland green. It's a little brighter green for anodized. Along with that, we've also got the black. So that's a really beautiful look to that. Very traditional black. We also carry serrated, black with serrations. Pretty simple serrations, not really that aggressive, but nice to have it handy for on the job site. And lastly, 2023, they offered up Crater Blue. This is a new color from Benchmade, pretty popular. People really like it. And instead of the regular cobalt Cerakote, they came in with more of a brass-looking Cerakote, and it's got a really nice finish to it. I like that look a lot. One thing I was surprised about, back end, they don't explain why on the website, but there's no glass breaker on this particular model. If it doesn't matter to you, no big deal. But that does not come with the glass breaker on it. You can see how beautiful that arrangement is. Let's talk about some of the specs. Believe it or not, this is a pretty light knife. It comes in at 2.7 ounces, and that's pretty light. It is anodized aluminum, so it feels like you got some great weight there, but it really does feel light in your hand and in your pocket because it's a very thin profile. One of the things I love about knives, I'm one of those guys that likes it thin, light, but strong. And this comes in that way. As far as the lengths and how it looks, let's lay it down there. Including the glass breaker, comes in right at 8 inches. Really nice. The working edge of this right here is going to be 3.4 inches. I do like that it's got a nice sharpening trail right there. You see that right there, the little sharpening trail. So you make sure you get your sharpened all the way from tip to heel. Pretty nice, I like that. Don't forget guys, for the specs, pricing, and links to this to purchases, they're in the description down below. So if you get excited about this, you can go down below and click on that and pick one up right here online. Let's talk about the steel for a second. One of the features I like about this is the M4 steel. I'm a blue collar guy. I need something that's really tough. It's going to hold up to what I put it through on the job. And I'm telling you, I can use this steel for weeks on end and it still holds an edge. Let's look at the steel chart so you can see where I'm coming from with that. We put together this chart. This particular chart has an edge retention chart, toughness with Rockwell scale, and then corrosion resistance. If you're looking for M4, this is not holding edge very well to holds an edge phenomenally. M4 is right here. CPM M4 right here. Tough, tough, tough piece of steel, which is why I like it on the job site. A medium corrosion resistance, but I take care of my tools, so I'm not too worried about that. It's still pretty nice though, but you can see M4 is really great quality steel, especially if you're an outdoorsman or a blue collar person that needs something that's really tough. That's a great piece right there. CPM M4 is a great steel, and I just feel like it's the best knife I've had. It does come in at $300, but I really feel it's money well spent. Every part about the build on this is well worth it, and I think if you pick one of these up, you're really going to enjoy using it. It's one of my favorite knives of all the Benchmades, and I love it. So that's going to be it for today for the Bailout from Benchmade. I hope you guys got some good information here. Before you go, do me a favor and hit that like button, and be sure to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the new content. We're always putting new stuff out, and it's a lot of fun. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.